So people have asked about the installation here at KEBS Iron Range Country. If I sound winded, it's because to go from where my camera was to where I am is 6 flights of stairs. We're on our 3rd story attic window where we have the Procaster mounted here. In fact, that wire there is the wire that comes from the studio and goes to the Procaster here. I have no idea how this is turning out because I don't have my reading glasses on, so I can't see the screen. But there it is. It's mounted to a piece of electrical conduit. It's like gray PVC, except they use it for electrical wires instead of plumbing. And it's bolted to these brackets, which are then, I wonder if I can do this. This is kind of scary. Screwed here to the side of the house. I really can't see if I'm getting this or not. And the one cable that goes to the Procaster is the one supplied with the Procaster. It's a 4-conductor cable. Goes in here, in through the window. You're not going to be able to see this. Oh, maybe you are. Across the attic, past all the junk, over into the corner of the attic, and drops down into the studio, which is on the floor below. So you can see we have no extra ground, no extra antenna. I'm pretty sure I can't take a picture of the antenna if the sunlight here. But it goes up above the eaves, and it's the stock aluminum pipe antenna that came with the Procaster. And as you can see, it's FCC certified. I have no idea if that's going to focus on that or not. I'm not used to using this camera. The one I wanted to use, of course, the battery was dead. Alright, here's the Tencent Studio Tour. This is the iMac that runs Megaseg software. About 4,000 regular rotating songs in there, and I have them only in 2 categories, and then I have commercials or whatever spots in 3 categories: paid for ads, free ads, and public service announcements, and they're all just set up to rotate differently. Oh, there was a song change right there. The people that I have the album art for comes up on the screen. The people that don't just get the stupid musical notes. But so that's running the whole thing. Down there is a backup power supply that will run the transmitter and this computer for, well over 5 hours, because we had power go out for that long once, and it kept on running. So there's the big clock, the big reel-to-reel tape deck for when I dig something out from the archives. Next to that is the company cell phone, and it's a Dayton Industrial AM receiver. You set it with dip switches, and as long as I see the 3 lights are on, I have a carrier and I have modulation, and life is good. Here we have the Mac PowerBook here I do all my production into when I'm producing commercials. Wow, the light is really shining off of that. Simple Yamaha mixer that everything happens through. The turntables we use when it's time for records. All the records played in the Oompa Hour are played on those 2 turntables, actually. Here we have 3 devices. Top one's a digital recorder. You just shove in a memory card and record. And when I record long-form programs like the Oompa Hour, I just record them into that. They come out on a memory card, and I dump them into the computer and set them up that way. So below the digital recorder is it's basically a distribution amp, but it has headphone jacks. On the rare occasion, I will have somebody want to record a jingle, and I'll have many singers come into the room here, for example. They can all plug in their headphones, and they all have their own volumes, and I can feed them the mix from there. So anyway, that pretty much is the extent of the studio itself right here. I don't know, other things in the room. See that big mountain? That big mountain of records there? Those are records that have been played on the Oompa Hour. This box here is records as yet to be played on the Oompa Hour. There's a box of some additional Oompa Hour records. There's polka albums. As you can see, we're getting ready for the Christmas shows coming up. So that pretty much summarizes the Iron Range Country studio.